Did you know that nearly 70% of people report having fewer than 3 close friends? It's true. Despite social media and constant connectivity, meaningful friendships are becoming rarer. Most people get stuck in the early stages of friendship, never moving beyond the comfort zone. But what if I told you that real friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime, actually has 5 distinct stages? And most people stop at just the third. In this video, we'll break down those stages and show you how to move beyond the surface to build deeper, more meaningful relationships. Whether it's surviving conflict, becoming a true source of support, or leaving a friendship legacy, we'll cover strategies you can use to take your bonds to the next level. So, if you're ready to level up your friendships and create connections that stand the test of time, stick around. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Chapter 1, The Spark. Where it all begins. Every friendship starts with a spark. It might be a smile exchanged during a class, a shared laugh at work, or a conversation that just clicks. But not all sparks turn into real connections. To make it past this stage, you have to nurture the beginning. A study by Jeffrey Hall, a communication professor at the University of Kansas, found it takes about 50 hours to turn an acquaintance into a casual friend. So, the next time you meet someone you vibe with, invest time. Grab a coffee, join their weekend plans, or suggest an activity you both enjoy. Here's the trick: be curious. Ask thoughtful questions like, what's something you're passionate about? Or what's a dream you're working toward? Questions like these go deeper than how's work? And help you stand out. Also, remember this golden rule: people love talking about themselves. Studies show that when people share personal stories, their brain releases dopamine, making them associate positive feelings with you. So listen more, and don't rush to talk about yourself. Lastly, don't overthink rejection. Not every spark leads to a fire, and that's okay. Friendships are about quality, not quantity. Chapter 2, Building Bridges, Trust and Vulnerability. Once the spark is there, you start building the bridge. This stage is where trust and vulnerability come into play. But here's the catch: trust isn't built overnight. It's built through consistent actions. Psychologist Brené Brown, known for her research on vulnerability, says, trust is earned in the smallest moments. For example, showing up when you say you will, keeping a friend's secret, or remembering their favorite coffee order. But vulnerability is the glue that strengthens trust. Sharing small, personal details, like a funny childhood memory or a recent struggle, invites your friend to do the same. The key is balance. Too much sharing too soon can feel overwhelming. Start small and let vulnerability grow naturally. Did you know the Dunbar number suggests humans can maintain only 150 stable relationships at a time? This makes trust all the more valuable. Prioritize relationships where trust is mutual. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries or repeatedly lets you down, it's okay to step back. Another pro tip: apologize when you mess up. A simple, "I'm sorry for being late, it won't happen again," goes a long way in showing you value the relationship. Chapter 3, The Comfort Zone. Beware the plateau. This is where most friendships stop. You've built some trust, you hang out occasionally, and it feels comfortable. But comfort can lead to complacency. The danger here is routine. Hanging out becomes predictable: same jokes, same stories, same activities. To move past this stage, you need to keep the friendship dynamic and exciting. A 2022 study published in Personality and Social Psychology Review found that shared novel experiences strengthen bonds. Try taking a road trip, exploring a new hobby together, or even cooking a recipe neither of you has attempted before. New experiences trigger the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Another strategy is to have real talks. Instead of just discussing work or daily life, dive into topics that matter: your dreams, fears, or even philosophical debates. One idea is to use prompts from Esther Perel's book The State of Affairs, like what's something you wish people understood about you? Lastly, don't take friendships for granted. A small text like, thinking of you, how's your week? Can mean the world to someone. It shows you care, even when life gets busy. Remember, the goal is to keep growing together. The comfort zone is fine for short-term friendships, but if you want to build a lifelong bond, you need to push past it. If you're finding these insights helpful, make sure to subscribe for more tips on building lasting relationships and strengthening your friendships. Chapter 4, Testing Grounds, Weathering the Storms. This is the stage where life gets real. Arguments happen, distance creeps in, or priorities shift. The strength of a friendship is truly tested here. It's not easy, but it's a chance to grow closer. Conflict is natural in any relationship. In fact, research published in Psychological Science suggests that healthy arguments can actually strengthen bonds if handled with care. The key is to focus on resolution, not winning. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I felt unheard when." This approach keeps the conversation productive. Another strategy is to embrace forgiveness. Nobody's perfect. If your friend makes a mistake, take a step back and ask yourself, does this one moment define them? Often, the answer is no. When life gets busy, friendships can fade unintentionally. Stay proactive. Even a simple, "Hey, I miss you. Let's catch up soon," can reopen the door. A 2022 study by the University of Kansas showed that reaching out to old friends is more appreciated than most people think. Finally, know when to let go. Not every friendship can survive the storm. If a relationship consistently drains you or brings negativity, it might be time to move on. Ending a friendship doesn't mean failure, it means growth. Chapter 5, The Golden Bond, Becoming Family by Choice. This is where friendship turns into something extraordinary. At this stage, your friend becomes like family, a constant source of support, love, and celebration. Few friendships reach this level, but those that do can transform your life. Psychologists refer to these deep friendships as secure attachments. They provide stability and reduce stress. One study published in PLOS One found that people with close friendships live longer and report higher levels of happiness. To nurture a golden bond, celebrate your friends' wins like they're your own. A promotion? Show up with balloons. A tough day? Send them a playlist or drop by with food. Small gestures matter. Also, be their rock in hard times. It's not about fixing their problems, it's about showing up. As author Mitch Albom wrote in Tuesdays with Morrie, the most important thing in life is to learn how to give out love, and to let it come in. Another strategy is to create traditions together. Maybe it's a yearly trip, a holiday dinner, or a weekly coffee date. These rituals strengthen the bond and give you something to look forward to. Golden friendships also involve brutal honesty. If your friend's making a mistake, call them out kindly. They'll appreciate your courage and love you more for it. Chapter 6, The Hidden Sixth Stage, Legacy of Friendship. Most people think friendships are just for the present, but the best ones leave a lasting impact. This hidden stage is about creating a legacy, friendships that inspire and shape others. Think about the friendships that influenced you. Maybe it was your parents' best friend who became like an aunt or uncle to you. Or maybe it was a teacher whose kindness left a mark. That's the legacy stage. One powerful way to leave a legacy is to mentor. Share your wisdom, connect people in your circle, and encourage younger generations to value deep friendships. Another idea is to model healthy relationships. When people see how you treat your friends, with respect, love, and care, it inspires them to do the same. Research from Harvard Business Review shows that role models can significantly shape behavior in social groups. Legacy is also about storytelling. Share your friendship memories with others. Your stories, whether of overcoming challenges, funny mishaps, or life-changing moments, can teach valuable lessons. As the poet Rumi wrote, "Be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop." Let go of superficial connections and focus on the friendships that truly matter. Those are the ones that will leave a mark long after you're gone. Deep friendships don't happen overnight, and most people stop at the comfort zone. But if you're willing to invest time, energy, and vulnerability, you can build connections that last a lifetime, and maybe even longer. The question is, how far are you willing to go? If you're ready to build better, more meaningful relationships, subscribe now for more insights into creating friendships that stand the test of time.